Hello everyone, I hope that you're all doing really well on this Friday evening. Feels a bit weird, not gonna lie, feels a bit weird doing this on a Friday, but it's okay, it's all good. I'm back on Fridays because it's what you guys had wanted, and the most folks got Fridays. So here we go, guys, here we go. I hope that you're all doing really well. Please, is my mic on? Can everyone hear me? Oh, don't do this again. Can everyone hear me okay? I think I've got this right. I don't know. Can everyone just press a yes? Oh, this happens every week. Like I should have learned. I should have learned by now. Friday, finally, yes. So it does seem a little bit weird that, not weird, but it's a little bit long, you know, that since Tuesday to Friday, it's an extra 3 days. Okay, brilliant. Okay, this is great. This is great. I'm so pleased you guys can hear me. Like, there's got to be something, right? But it's okay. Thank you so much. Yes, so Friday, I just want to say to those of you that are celebrating Easter, happy Easter, happy Passover for those of you who are celebrating. As always, please let me know where you are watching because, you know, I like to know these things. It means a lot to me. So, yeah, it just means a lot to me just to know where you guys are from. Can you guys actually hear me? Cherie, this is your first live. It's amazing. So, how have you all been? It's been like literally nearly a week and a half. Just want to check in with you guys, how you have all been, how you've been doing. Do you know what I've got to say? Just I'm going to mention this once. Sean, I know you'll be with me on this one. The weather has been really good actually in the UK. So I have been enjoying some of that warm weather. Just it's only lasted for a few hours, not the whole day, a few hours. But yes, amazing. Las Vegas, Canada. Holland, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And Samantha, this is your first live. Well, welcome to those of you who are experiencing or are on the first live here. I'm sure that Yang will look after you. Oh, thank you so much, RB. I'm glad you've been watching videos and you can join on the live. So guys, today we are talking about manipulation. Manipulation, guys. It's awful, isn't it? That actually, you know, people will do this to one another, isn't it? I think, what the hell? Zoe, West London. Oh, I love West London. Do you know, I went to uni there. Oh, in Wales as well. Yeah, it's been amazing. And Adelina all the way from Romania. Love bug, yes. Yang is the best, yes. He will look after you guys. Yes, absolutely welcome to our community. So, yes, manipulation. There's a few things that they do, and we're going to be talking about them today because the aim of today really is all about you guys identifying it, knowing exactly what it is, all right, so that you can educate yourselves and know for next time. Not that I'm saying you're going to have narcissists in your life. Not that I'm saying that you will or I want you to, not at all. People manipulate, all right? People do manipulate out there, and they don't necessarily have to be narcissistic. Predominantly they are, because when you're manipulating someone, there is an agenda behind it, that, you know, you want to get something out of it. But you see, it is abuse. At the end of the day, you know, manipulation is emotional abuse. Guys, if you are watching, I would really, really appreciate it if you were to hit the like button. Obviously, I would really love for this information to get out there to as many people as possible, because it's really important that they learn about this as well. So those of them who can't obviously make it today, please do press the like button so the algorithm can pick up on it. Thank you, guys. So, I've got to tell you this, guys. To actually manipulate someone is very easy. All right? It's very easy to manipulate another person because that person puts their trust in you. All right? And that you start to believe in that person. That's why the narcissist does this, because they want to gain your trust, right? So when someone is manipulating you, at that time, you don't know that it's happening. You don't know that it's going on. And so you can't actually protect yourself from it unless you identify it before it actually happens. And there's a few tactics, a few things that a narcissist will do, all right? Because there is an agenda behind it. You see, the idea of someone manipulating you is so that they can gain your trust. That's all it is. They want something from you. Okay, if you think about it, you put your trust in someone because you believe in them. And that's why when you manipulate someone, you have the upper hand. And if that person has an agenda behind it, they have like, what's the word? Like they want to do harm, and you don't know, that means that they are in a position of power. So like, for example, you guys are here watching me. I could give you the totally wrong information, and that means that I manipulate you because I've got the information, I'm distributing it, and that means that, that's how you manipulate someone, because you're the one that has, the information, and you're telling, you're saying something wrong, or you're doing it to get something from someone. That is what happens. And so what I'm trying to say is that if someone has not pure intentions, then it's very easy to manipulate. Usually people who are in power, or, they're in a higher position, for example, at work, the hierarchy, someone's on, in a higher position than you, they can manipulate. So there's certain things that you need to look out for. All right. And what also I would say is always use your discernment. Doesn't mean just because someone is saying something, okay, doesn't mean that it's true. It's their truth, doesn't mean it has to be your truth. Okay. So all I'm saying is you've got to listen to your intuition all the time. All right. Because your intuition or your gut feeling will never let you down. You'll always feel that something isn't right. All right. When someone is telling you something, or someone is getting you to do something, okay, you will feel it. And so I really, really urge you and really hope that you would listen, okay? You would listen to your intuition and your gut feeling, okay? That is really, really important. So, narcissists, we all know why they are doing this. If you think about it, this is emotional abuse. All right, for someone to manipulate you, for someone to lie to your face, someone to gaslight you, to love bomb you, to triangulate you, to play the victim, to put this smear campaign, to put revenge over you, all of this, right? These are all the behaviors that the narcissist does. And they do it because they want something from you, all right? And the one thing that they want from you, and it's always this. It's never anything else. It's always this that they want from you. They want your attention. They want you to give them emotional validation. They seek this externally because they can't give it. They can't do it for themselves. They can't self-soothe. So they're always looking to you, to others, to be able to supply them that. That's why it's called supply. Because it is a supply of life force energy that you're always supplying the narcissist. It's never enough. They always want more and more. It's kind of like you have to become that supply, that energy supply, that caretaker all the time. There's always something wrong. There's always some sort of chaos. There's always some sort of drama. They're always not feeling well. And you're the one that has to make it better for them because They are suffering. They are not feeling great. Something's happening. And it just, do you know what? Doesn't it get boring? Doesn't it get boring? And you never have this kind of very happy, free relationship. No, it doesn't happen like that, does it? There's always something that is happening. And I think the first thing, the manipulation that they do is, and I think the most damaging one of all, they're all damaging, but I feel like the most damaging one, all right, here is the gaslighting, all right? Just think about that word, like gaslighting. What it actually means is basically you are trying to change somebody else's reality. Like, I mean, what the hell? You are trying to change somebody else's perspective. The way someone sees the world. The way that someone sees themselves. And you know, it's kind of like, I'll give you an example. This is the one that I really hear a lot, like in my client work, is like, no, I haven't been cheating on you. You must be crazy to think that I've been with someone else. I love only you. I'm only with you. No, I'm not seeing anybody else. When you blatantly know they are, there's messages on the phone or there's other clues and you know, and they are lying to your face. This is what I mean. I know there's more, but this is the only one that came to my mind. It's when you know the truth and they're saying, no, I haven't cheated. No, I haven't done that. You must be crazy. Like, why would you think that of me? Like, I would never do that. No, everything is okay. No, it's fine. You're crazy. Why are you thinking this? You see, and this causes us, like, if you really think about it, like for a lot of you, I hope I'm not triggering anybody here. I'm really sorry if I am. And if you are someone who has gone through this, I'm really so sorry to bring it up. It's just, I want to give this as an example because I think most of us have basically been here, haven't we? You know, so when you know that this person is lying to your face, when you know that they are not telling you the truth, you know, how do you feel inside? You kind of think, but hold on a minute, I know that's the truth. Hold on a minute, I know that this is what has happened. Like, I know, I've seen it with my own eyes. But then what happens is you begin to doubt yourself. You begin to think, oh, maybe I got this wrong. Maybe it isn't like this. Maybe, oh, I don't know. And it tires you out because then you go into overthinking mode because you're thinking, oh, you know, maybe I didn't understand this. They wouldn't do that to me. Like, I mean, come on, they wouldn't do that to me. It's, you know, they love me. They wouldn't cheat on me. They love me, right? So we're kind of thinking to ourselves, maybe they're just stressed. Maybe I am overthinking this. But you're not. Because you know what? You've got that niggling feeling in your gut saying you're not overthinking this. You are exactly right. This is what is happening. You know, and so you've got, again, it's like what I said at the beginning, you've got to trust your intuition. Yes, this person would do something like this. And so, you know, also like think about it like in a work scenario when someone is saying, no, it's like this. You blatantly know it's not. You blatantly know that it's completely different and you know the truth. You've seen it. Okay? And so what you have to understand is you don't have to believe everything everyone says. Regardless, they're your partner, they're your boss, you know, they're your family member. People lie for a whole host of reasons, okay? You know, people do lie, all right? And maybe it's not apparent at first, but there's always something behind it. And I think the gaslighting is one of the hardest things, you know, to spot because you're not going to know first off, you know, when someone is saying that to you, but you will feel it, you know, in your gut. Your intuition will be saying, hold on, no, there's something not right here. There's something, you know, there's something else that's going on here. What they are trying to do is change your reality, change your perception on the situation. So you've got to look out when someone is really adamant and they're like, no, it's not like this, it's like this. No, this doesn't happen. Why are they trying to convince you so much? Like, why are they doing that? Why are they going over the top to try and get you to believe an ulterior reality? Like, this is what you've got to look at. Like, why is someone getting you to believe something that, you know, they're so invested in you believing this? And it might happen consecutively. It might not just be once. It might happen over a series of time. So this is the thing. Like, this is what you've got to look out for. It's just, It's not so much what the person says, just watch that person's behavior. You know, like for example, this is how we learn, you know. So when I was studying psychology, all right, this is what we learn. It's not so much what the person says. You got to watch their face, their facial expressions, their body language. When someone is lying, they're never going to look you in the eye. They're going to look away. So think about it. When you're confronting someone, you look someone in the eye and they answer back with a lie. They can't look you in the eye. Usually that is the case. Certain narcissists, well, but then again, if you look into their eyes, you will know that you have a blank stare looking back at you. So you will know. When people lie, they do not look you in the eye. That rhymes, doesn't it, guys? That actually rhymes. I didn't mean it to. But, you know, so they will look away. They will change the subject so that, you know, you're not constantly talking about this situation. So gaslighting is up there, isn't it? And I'm sure that all of you have experienced this. This is, you know, it's one of the worst things that can happen. And it is so manipulative. Why someone would invest so much time and effort to try and change your reality. It is just unreal, you know. So the next thing, the next one on the list that I kind of thought of was the love bombing. How manipulative is that? How abusive and traumatic is that? Let's think back to the beginning. When you first got with this person, again, they created, you know, this illusion, this something that you have always wanted. They made you believe that this relationship or this person is your soulmate. Hello, Mitch, Pony's Pics. I love that name. Hey, Mitch, thank you so much. When they realize you have figured them out, done. And if you look at what they do after you, mirror everyone. My ex is into F1 racing now. LOL doesn't know how to check their oil level. Bless you. Oh, you're absolutely right. It is the mirror. This is exactly it. The mirror. So what Mitch means here is, if you don't know what the mirroring is they pretend to be you. They pretend to be into the same things that you are. Thank you, Mitch, for the donation. I really appreciate it, and also thank you for your wise words as well. So absolutely, you know, this is it. They will pretend to be you. You got to ask yourself, why would someone pretend to be you? Why would someone pretend to be into the same things that you are? I mean, what the hell? Why? Why does someone have to lie to you to pretend to be someone like you for you to like them back? Or be into the same things? Why? Do you know why? Because they don't actually know who they are. They don't have a stable sense of self. They don't have an identity. So they've got to pretend to be you so that they can get you, they can draw you in. That's what they do. They're doing it so that they can draw you in. They make you believe that they are your soulmate, that you are actually destined to be together, that they are exactly like you are the person, you know, that they have been looking for all of their lives. They may have even used these lines. They may have even said this to you, that you are the person that I have been looking for all my life. I have never met anyone like you. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. And of course, these are loving words. Everybody in a relationship wants to hear that, right? Like, everybody wants to hear that. That feels good to hear that, right? But not in the first or second week. Like, seriously. That is what happens with them. Excuse me, sorry. I'm trying really hard to get comfortable, but I never can. You know, like, why are you saying this so early on? We're still getting to know each other. What? You So this is the thing. This is what you got to look out for. This is lovely to hear that. Like, I get it. I understand. It's really lovely to hear those words. But when it's done very early on in your relationship, then this is a problem. Okay, be aware of this. Usually people who are toxic, usually people who are narcissistic, or there's other things wrong with them, they want to get you hooked onto them. They want to like really, what's the word? They really want to accelerate. That's the word. I was going to say expand, but they really want to accelerate this relationship so that you are obsessed with them, that you are only thinking of them and nobody else. Because they don't want you to go. Actually, my friends, they don't actually want you to go. They have invested time and energy into studying you, not to get to know you, but studying you, the things that you like, your facial expressions, your body language, and most importantly, your triggers. This is the first thing that they would learn about you because they will watch you. They will study you. It's not like, two healthy people trying to get to know one another. No, this is all about studying you and getting to understand who you are, what makes you tick, okay? So that you don't leave. That's what this mirroring is, and that's what the love bombing is. It's just so that you don't leave. Because if you get to know who they really are, like how you did, you would never have invested your time. You would never have gone back there. You would have left a long time ago. Of course you would. But they needed to show you this. It's like with the gaslighting. They needed to show you an ulterior reality so that they can hook you in because they don't want you to go. This is why, guys, like I talk about this so much in the videos. This is why they keep coming back for you. They don't want you to go. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to see the real them. Of course they don't. But they don't want you to leave. They want you to stay for as long as they can, as long as you can. Because you've got to supply. You've got to supply that energy. Remember, guys, you've got to give them things that make them feel good. You've got to keep making them feel good. You've got to keep, giving your love to them. And they're coming back for you because they miss that. They don't miss you as a person because this isn't a relationship. Let me tell you, this is not a relationship. This is like actually an emotionally hostage situation. Okay, because they want this from you. Think about it, guys. Like, how many times have they come back for you? Thank you so much, Mitch, again for your donation. Thank you. And just remember, if this new relationship they are in is longer than yours was, is just a bigger doormat. The person they are with is just more compliant. Laugh it off and thank your lucky stars. Mitch, yes. Exactly. It just means that this person they are with now, they're not seeing through this. It doesn't mean that the narcissist loves them more and that they are having this wonderful relation, this soulmate relationship. I think I explained in one of the videos, is like, how can you move on so quickly and develop this bond with someone in such a short space of time? This is not possible, guys. Like, this is not possible. You have to look at this logically, and I know it's really difficult when you're emotionally invested, when you're emotionally invested in this situation and you're seeing that this person has moved on and they've got someone else and they're in this amazing relationship. But guys, you've got to look past the illusion. It's not real. It's not reality that's happening. You're being gaslighted. You're being shown an ulterior reality here when the truth is here, but your attention is here. That's what they do. They don't live in reality. There's this like thin line between reality and fantasy, and they live somewhere kind of more nearer to fantasy. Remember, they don't perceive emotions, the environment, the same way that me or you do. They don't see things because the way that they understand the world is very different to the way that me or you do. And isn't that sad? Yes, Sean, it's the facade. Exactly. It is a facade. It's not true. And so when you're seeing that this person has moved on and they're in this new relationship, or even when they're coming back for you, it's still an illusion. What have they actually changed? What are they doing to change? What are they doing to acknowledge the situation? It can't be done in a matter of weeks, in a matter of months. This takes time. And if they're not actively doing anything, then it's going to be the same cycle. You know, even if they were to go into some sort of treatment or therapy, it takes time. Because for something that is so deep ingrained within them, it takes a lot of time for them to be able to open up. And to be honest with you, most of them don't. They're able to verbalize their emotions, they're not able to feel. Remember, this stems from childhood, guys. You know, the narcissists, they have been abused in childhood. And when that happens, as a child, you shut down. You don't talk about it. You disconnect from your emotions. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you. Again, bless you. You're very, very sweet. Thank you. So Mitch writes, and I know that many of us went back at some point and that new supply knew about us and still stuck with the narc. That says everything about the new person. Mitch, you are absolutely right. Why would the new person stick around? You see, it's all about the manipulation. It's all about the ulterior reality that the narcissist makes them believe. Can you see? Like, bless you, Mitch. Like, you're absolutely right. You know what? How can you get someone else to stick around when they see what is happening? It's the lies. It's the lies that's keeping them stuck. You are absolutely right, Mitch. They don't see through it. It's the gaslighting. It's the illusion that they pull the wool over our eyes and we don't see. Of course we go back. Of course we go back. Not once, not twice, but a few times. And there's no judgment. Completely understand how difficult this whole situation is to really understand it. To really understand it. Because it is really difficult. And your heart is entangled. Yet you know that there's something not right. Okay, and you know you can't break away from it because you know you feel in one way you feel devoted to this person. But on the other hand, you know that there's something not right, but you can't put your finger on it. And the thing is, this is how we suffer in silence. We don't understand it, but we do. You know what, guys? We do see through it eventually, and we do know what is going on. And that's what I want you guys to remember, that even though, you know, you have been manipulated, you have gone through these various stages, you see through it. And that is what is important here to know. And the reason why I wanted to expand this subject and talk about this in the live is because, do you know what, guys? Like, it's important for you to realize that you understood what was going on. You could see through it. You could see past this. Even though for quite some time you may have gone back, you know, you may have been, you know, like you may have been under this illusion, this spell. But the thing is, you saw through it, and that's what's important. You saw it. You did something about it, even though it was really, really hard to break away and it almost broke you apart, but you did. And you're here, you're doing something about it, you know, and that is what is most important. It's like what I say in a lot of the videos, you know, and the shorts. It's like you're not just getting over a person. This isn't just a normal breakup. This is a lot more than that. Okay, and this is why you are here. Because you're doing something about it. Yes, they may have got you. They may have completely pulled the wool over your eyes. They've lied to you. They've done all these things to you. But you have done something about it and you've got away. You've seen through it. And that is what is most important. it's not easy to be on this journey. Not that you even had a choice. Not that even you wanted to be here, because when you got into this relationship with this person, you wanted forever with them. You know, they promised you forever. But towards the end of it, there was this dark cloud, and you understood that actually, hold on a minute, things are not how they seem to be. Things are not working out the way they should be. Why? Like, I've been the best person I can be. I've done everything they have wanted. Why is this not working out? And you see, something deep within you was saying, you know what, you need to go. This person isn't who they say they are. This is not working out for a reason. Why is this happening? Why do I keep finding out about these lies? Why do I keep finding out things about them? Why does this not feel right? It's because of the manipulation. They have an agenda. And that's why you have felt like that. And it's really, really sad that this happens. Which is why, my friends, they have to love bomb you at the beginning. They have to show you that this love, they have to bombard you with love, with gifts. They'll buy you things. They'll take you out to the most amazing restaurants, or they'll make you take them out to the most amazing restaurants. They'll make sure that you have the most amazing intimate moments with them to get you hooked, to get you addicted onto them. That's why this relationship moves so quickly. That's why it is very difficult, to really get your head around what the hell is going on, why this is happening. Sean, I love that. Liar, liar, pants on fire. They are indeed. They do. They lie all the time. All of this, everything I'm talking about, is all lies. Is to get you hooked, to get you to stay, so that you don't run away, so that you're always there for them. You're always giving them this positivity, this life force energy of yours. You're always caretaking for them, always making things seem better for them. And you're absolutely right, Walter. The honeymoon phase, oh my God, it is actually amazing. It is, the honeymoon phase is amazing. It's it's euphoric. It's something like you've never felt before. Hello, Oxford. I'm glad that you're here. It's very euphoric. It's like you've not experienced this, it's like no other. And that's because they put a lot of effort and energy into mirroring and love bombing you, making you feel good, making you feel so amazing in the company of this person, so that you don't leave, so that you will not go. And this really messes with our mind, because first impressions are a big thing. All right, for us human beings, we do get to know people on first impressions. So how you get to meet someone, how you get to know them, you form a judgment. And it's not because you're judgmental, it's not because you're horrible people, no, not at all. It's just the way that us humans work. We do form a judgment about a person on first impressions, all right? And this is how we get to know them. So when you get to know as a person for the first time, they're going to make an impression on you, and you're going to make a judgment on them, because that's how you get to know them and you understand them. So think about this. This is how the narcissist does that to you. They are so appealing. They are so attractive. They're so charming. They're so seductive. And you're like, wow, this person is so cool. I really like them, which is why the mirroring happens, which is why the love bombing happens instantaneously, because they're imprinting this on you. Okay, they are imprinting that actually you fall for them. You think that they are this most wonderful person, and most importantly, they are very, very similar to you. That's why they do that, because they know that if the longer this goes on, meaning you getting to know them, they're not going to be able to keep this up. And it's not like they're going to tell you the truth, because if you knew the truth, you actually would run a mile. But this is why they lie. This is why they love bomb. This is why they seduce you with words and they charm you. You see? Because when you form that first impression about that person, this is how you think that they are. So when they get their feet under the table and they are being rude and they are they're answering back, they're being awful towards you, they're being moody, they're maybe not answering your texts or your calls, they're being a bit shady, you're like, hold on a minute, what's going on here? You then start to think, oh, you know what? They're probably stressed. They wouldn't do that because they weren't like that to me before. You know, and they're very intense with their communication, aren't they? You know, the messaging, the phone call, like it is over the top, isn't it? They send these long essay messages, you know, at the beginning. I'm talking at the beginning. And so like a lot of your communication happens over text, maybe over phone call. Like they're really on your case. Like, you know, they will not let you breathe. It's just literally, you've got to think about them all day, every day. And it is very confusing. It's a bit intense. It's overwhelming. So when they stop doing that, when you're thinking, well, hold on a minute, like, why? You think, okay, you go back to that first impression of that person and you think, oh yeah, like they are like this. They wouldn't do that to me. That's not who they are. And so you think, all right. And you make excuses. You make excuses for this person. And so that's why you're thinking, yeah, you know what? It's okay. They don't mean it. And so you stay a little bit longer. And this cycle then continues. So if you find yourself making excuses for someone, why are you doing that? Why do you have to make excuses for someone? You have to see it for who they are, not for who you think they are, but for who they really are, who they are presenting themselves as now. Okay, not how our mind wants us to perceive this person. You can't keep going back to the beginning and thinking, oh, you know, this person is like this, or this person is that. You've got to see it for what it is. And that's really, really important. You know, people can change throughout the time that you know them. And again, you have to see it in the moment. People change. It's not always apparent how someone is. And that is what I'm saying. It is very important for you to look out for that. Okay? So first impressions count, but they're not always a true representation of that person in that moment. Okay? So the next one that I thought was very important is the triangulation. How many of you have experienced that? Type a yes in the chat. The triangulation with another person, where there's basically 3 people. That's what triangle. 3 people in this relationship with you. Guys, hit the like button. For those of you that are watching and maybe not on the chat, thank you so much for watching. But please, please, please do hit the like button. Obviously, we want to get this information out there to help other people who are going through this. You know, that's what makes me really sad, is that, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm heading on to nearly like 100k subscribers. And yeah, that feels wonderful. But that means that many people have been affected by this. Isn't that so sad? That really breaks my heart. I really wish that no one else would be affected by this. But it's so sad. But you know, the other part of this is that, you know what? At least we have Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. At least we have social media where this information can be distributed and people can see it. People can access this information. So you don't have to, you know what, you don't have to suffer in silence. People know what is going on. People can name those behaviors. You know, like 20 years ago, this wasn't apparent, was it, guys? And so many people suffered in silence. So many people stayed in these relationships and marriages because you didn't have a choice. And remember, if you're being gaslighted, manipulated, triangulated, you know, made to feel like you're the one at fault, you're being constantly abused. And we know what happens. It's just awful. You don't, you know, like, it's just so sad. So, you know, this is what I mean. It's just, I feel like, on the other hand, yes, there's so many people that are being affected, but I wonder, like, with all this information that is out there, you know, that the videos over on YouTube and then obviously the information on other social media platforms, I think it's great because people can now arm themselves with that knowledge and, you know, they are able to escape these situations, identify that there might be in a situation like this and get away, which I think is good. But it's not good because it doesn't actually help with the problem because they are still out there. There's still so many of them out there. And it's good because we can access this information. So what I know, there's always a polarity, isn't there, guys? A positive and a negative. So yes, triangulation, guys. The triangulation. It's when three people are in this situation. And usually what the narcissist will do is they will get an ex involved, right? So there's three people in this relationship. They usually get an ex involved, meaning that they bring this ex into the scenario and they will use this person to make you conform. So they will gaslight you. They will control you. They will try and make you jealous so that you conform. Thank you. Bless you, Oxford. Thank you so, so much. Oxford says, just came home from the hospital. Narcs cause real stress to our bodies, adrenal issues. Bless you. Oh, no. I really hope that you can look after yourself now. You know, just rest. That's all you got to do, Oxford. You've just got to rest and look after you. Okay. And so it means that also your nervous system would also be overstimulated. Put some lovely music on, eat some lovely Easter eggs and some hot cross buns. Sean, have you brought them with you this time? I hope you're eating them. Just look after you and just do what is good for you. I know that just sounds like, you know, general advice, but it really is, it really helps. Just you know, just really listen to like some calming music and know that you're not alone. We've all got you. We've all got you. So I wish you all the best and I really hope that you get better really soon. And I hope to speak to you soon as well. Okay, so triangulation. So they're usually going to get another person into the mix. They're usually going to get someone else in there. Of course they are. Of course they are, because it's the best way to get you to feel jealous, make you feel that you're not good enough, and make you conform. That's what they are doing. They'll say things like, well, they didn't do that, they did this. And if you were more like that person, then you wouldn't be like this. And I think also another person that comes into the mix is they could bring their parent in the mix too. Oh, yes. Have any of you been triangulated with one of the parents, like either the narcissist mother or the narcissist father? You know, just to stir that pot a little bit more, to make you feel insignificant, to make you feel like there's something wrong with you. Why do you have to bring another person? Like, I thought the relationship is between me and you. Why are you bringing a third person? Like, hello. The only reason why they're bringing another person into the mix is to make you jealous. And we all know how awful feeling jealousy is. It's like the worst. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sean. Oh, dear. Chamomile mint tea for you then. in that case. No hot cross buns or chocolate. Oh, Sean, I hope you feel better. So big heart to you too. Bless you. So yeah, why are you bringing a third person? Yeah, it's just to make you feel jealous. Again, it's initiating an emotional response within you, because that's what they are all about. They are trying to make you feel something. Never anything positive. It's always something negative, because if you're feeling something negative, if you're feeling some sort of emotion, then they know that they've got you. They know that they matter to you, because you are feeling an emotional way about them. They'll do these little scenarios, they'll do these little things to make you feel something, because that's how they know that you still care about them. They will, do you know what? They will cause this chaos, they will cause this drama, so that they are in your mind. For those of you who are not with them, sometimes if they don't want to let go of you, or maybe you have gone no contact with them, you might have blocked them on social media, but they are still kind of out there. There's still, these little bits here and there. They might be blocked, but they've got maybe other people coming into the mix and just really just disturbing your peace. Okay, because they're like, oh, can you help me with this? Oh, can you do this for me? They might get, I don't know, like some other people, like flying monkeys, friends, family members, somebody else that you both know, and they're still getting in contact with you through other people. They're still trying to get to you through another person. So again, this is the triangulation. It's you, them, and another person. They're trying to get something from you. This is about the emotional validation that they are looking for. They're trying to initiate an emotional response within you. And of course, like for those of you who are like no contact with them, and they're still sending you messages, or they're getting to do it through a third party, it's going to disturb your peace. It's going to disturb your day. You're going to be thinking of them, because that's the whole point. It's a game. It's a mind trap. It's a mind game. That's what they're doing. They're disturbing you. And you see, with this triangulation, bringing another person in, it's basically saying that you're not good enough, but this person did this. Oh, this person did that, but you're not good enough. You've got to change. You've got to make this better. You've got to make me feel better. So this is how you've got to change. And that's why they're bringing these people in. That's why the triangulation only happens in narcissistic relationships. Why would you bring a third person in? Like, why is there another person in the mix? Mind games. It's a game. They are trying to initiate an emotional response from you. Why would someone do that? Because they need to know that you care. They don't want you to leave. They want you to stay. And this is why they come back for you, my friends. This is why they always keep coming back for you. Might be a few days, might be a few weeks. Do you know what? Even if it's not weeks or months, it will be years. They will come back. Believe me, they will come back. How's everyone doing? How is this? I hope this is not triggering anybody. I hope everyone's doing okay. Yes, Sean, could you make me a tea as well, please? Thank you so much. Get the kettle on. It is all a big game. Yes, Zoe, it's a game. It's a mind game. It's all about getting you to feel something. It is reactive and emotional abuse, Edward. You are absolutely right. It is. It's a game. It's a mind trap. And you've got to realize that you are stronger than that. Okay, you are stronger than just these mind games that are happening. Okay, you don't have to be caught in that trap. Yes, they tried to love bomb you. They tried to triangulate you, gaslight you so that you stay. Okay, that's the trap. That's the trap, to get you to stay. And this is why they keep coming back, because they want to keep you trapped. They want you to stay in this emotional prison. They want you to be their slave. They want you to keep giving and giving and giving all the time, all the time. That's why they are doing it. That's why they come back. Like, honestly, through like no, like, think about it. I don't have that tea today, Oxford. I don't have that tea. Honestly, if you think about it, why would someone want to keep you trapped? Why? Why would someone do that? Why would someone have to lie to your face to keep you there, to keep you trapped? Thank you, Sean, for the tea. Why would you do that to someone? Because they don't want to let you go. They want you to stay. They want you to keep giving. They want you to be this emotional slave. This is why they come back for you. This is why I always say, guys, just go no contact. I hope that you can find the strength within you to just go no contact. Listen, the relationship ended for a reason. Why do you have to go back? For what? The same thing? The same cycle? There's nothing new there. It's going to be the same. Relationships end for a reason. Stay no contact. Okay, so the next one is projection. Oh my goodness. This one is so damaging as well. I think it's just as bad as gaslighting, which maybe are they the same thing, but they're very similar. Very similar, guys. Very similar. The projection. Well, they project everything. They make you believe what they are saying. So what they are feeling, they say it's you. So what I mean by that is they will tell you that you are the problem. They will tell you that you're the one that can't make this relationship work. They're the ones that will tell you that you are nothing, that you are worthless and everything is your fault. Makes you feel like you are nothing, like you are insignificant, and that you are the one that is responsible, that has to change this relationship to make it better. I mean, what the hell? Like, again, sorry, I'm so passionate about this. Like, why would someone do that? Right? Okay. If you're in a relationship with someone, okay, or you know, or a friendship or a situationship, or you're in a work situation, why would someone make you feel insignificant? Why would someone have to put you down? What for? This is about power. This is about them trying to be better than you. And do you know the reason why they do that? Because they already know you are better than them. But they have to keep putting you down. They have to keep putting you down because they've got to make themselves feel better, because they're internally, they do not feel good. So the fact that someone has to project, you know, their stuff. So like they're saying that it's you. You did this to me. Why did you do this to me? This is your fault. Why are you not making it better? You know, when someone is saying things like that to you, why are they putting the blame onto you? Why are they putting that on you and saying it is your fault? Like when you're in a partnership, when you're in a relationship, situationship at work, people talk. That's what people do. You're meant to talk to one another. You're meant to resolve it, not blame, not get just one person to work on it. I mean, what the hell is that about? Why are you blaming someone? Why are you not talking it out? That's what we do as human beings. We want to work it out. We don't want to stay upset with one another, so let's talk it out. Not them. They will tell you that everything is your fault. They will tell you that you've got to fix it. They will tell you you're the one to blame. And they are fine. They are perfect. Let's not forget narcissists are perfect, right? So they will make you believe that what they are saying, okay, is the truth. They will make you believe that there's something wrong with you all the time. They will project themselves onto you. And they do this because it's almost as though they are allowing this negativity to leave, and they are literally putting it onto you so that you do something about it, you fix it, you make it better. But why is that? Hold on. Why is that your responsibility? Why is it your responsibility to fix the relationship? Why is it your responsibility to fix this person? Did you know why? Because they make it your responsibility. And because we're so kind, we're so compassionate, we want everyone to feel good and happy, we do it. We do this because this is the person that we love. We respect them. We care for them. We cherish them. We don't want them to see them upset. But they use that against us. They see that as a weakness and they use it against us. They take this from us, okay, and they turn it around and they take this for granted and they exploit us because of it. That is abuse. That is emotional abuse. And again, you got to think to yourself, hold a minute, like, why would someone do that? Why would you want to do that to someone that you care about, someone that you love? But you see, their idea of love is something completely different to what me or you think. Their idea of love is transactional. You've got to do something for them. You've got to continuously keep doing something for them because they see you as an object. They see you as something that you've got to do for them. This is the disconnection from yourself. How can love feel like that? How can love feel like you've got to keep doing something for someone all the time? Like, that isn't love. That's like going to work and not getting paid for it. That's what that is. That is like volunteer work. Except you're not a volunteer in this relationship, are you? You're not an emotional volunteer for this person. Yet they make you that. Yet they make you feel that. Can you see how toxic this really is? Can you see what you have had to experience and go through? And maybe wasn't able to see it at the time. But for those of you who are still in contact with them, or for those of you who are probably thinking, or those of you that they have got in contact with you and you're thinking, oh, maybe I should reach out. Please see this for what it really is. You are going to get caught in a trap. This is a game. This is a mind game that they are playing with you. This is not right. Human beings don't behave like that to one another. This is all wrong. This is the darker side of human psychology. All right? Where people use these tactics, use these things against you. There is always an agenda behind this. This isn't because they're weak and vulnerable and they don't know what they're doing. They know what they are doing. They know. Yes, it's sad that they have gone through this abuse in childhood. Yes, it is really, really sad. And it's really horrific what they would have gone through. Whether this was sexual abuse, whether it was emotional abuse. This, yes, no child should have to go through that. But we have choices. We have choices. All right? We choose. We have to know what is right or wrong. And from a young age, you know what is right and wrong. I understand that because of trauma, we disassociate ourselves. We don't feel. We don't want to feel because it's too painful. Yes, I understand that. I get that. Most of us, actually all of us, have experienced this, including myself. Yes, we dissociate because it's too painful to feel. But then we do something about it. We don't use this for evil. We don't use this to... Thank you so much. Ironically, the only reason I found you, Anushka, is that she called me a narcissist. I needed to know what that was. So I've been watching your videos. You're a lifesaver. Thank you. Oh, bless you. I'm so pleased. Thank you so, so much. And I'm really glad that the videos have helped. This projection, this exactly what I've been talking about. Projection. They call you a narcissist? Hello? This is projection. This is what happens. Thank you so much, Arby. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Seriously. So, exactly this. It is hard. It is awful what happens to them. Yes. We do have a choice. We do have a choice. And they choose that. And that's fine. We respect your choice, narcissists. We respect your choice. But don't use us as conduits, okay, to make you feel better. Okay, and that's the thing that we have to look at. That's the thing that we have to understand, all right? We're not here to serve another person, all right? They do, Zoe, they do love calling us narcissists. Yeah, we're really them, aren't we? You know, they call us lots of other things as well, which is, yeah, ridiculous. But you see, we have to see through this and understand that we are not here to serve another person, that we are here to live out our own lives. It is our jobs to make ourselves happy. We cannot rely on this from anyone else and have these expectations from another, all right? We have to make ourselves happy. We have to ensure that our own emotional health is okay and that we are doing good. Okay, it's nobody's responsibility but our own. Because when you internalize, when you do that for yourself, you're not going to look for anyone else to do that. Okay, because it's not their responsibility. You have to rise up in your own power, use your own knowledge. All right, rely on yourself. Know that you are enough on your own. And if somebody else comes along, that's just a bonus, because you are already enough, my friends. You are already enough, regardless what anyone has ever said to you. You are already enough. You are good enough. You are wonderful. And you need to believe that, because that is the truth. We all need to believe that. And I know it's so difficult because maybe this wasn't reinforced, you know, when we were children. Maybe we were told that we have to do certain things. We have to keep doing. We have to keep giving. We have to keep, you know, we have these specific roles that are assigned to us, and we've got to keep doing this because then that's how we prove our worth. You know, maybe we were never, you know, shown that unconditional love. But guess what, guys? This is your time to do that for yourself. You can actually give yourself or show yourself unconditional love. You've got to celebrate yourself. Not allow someone here to manipulate you, to get away with it. Who the hell do they think they are? I mean, seriously, you're going to come here into my life, you know, and gaslight me, love bomb me, project me, triangulate me. I mean, what the hell? Who do you think you are? It's done. It's done. These people have left. These people have gone. That's enough. And I think the best thing that the narcissist does, and do you know what? They're really good at it. We've got to commend them. Well done. Well done. They play the victim. They love playing the victim, don't they? They love everyone else to feel sorry for them. And a lot of you probably thinking, well, why would you do that when they are this like almighty, strong person, you know, this very confident, they're out there, you know, they're showing everyone that they're doing good, they're living their best life. But underneath it all, you know, it's a different story. It's a lie. The illusion, the fantasy world that they live in. OPC. I've got a lot of thoughts on that one, but I can't share it on this platform. I'm really sorry. They play the victim. They love to do that, don't they? Yes, so that everyone can feel sorry for them. Think about it, right? This works, okay? This works, playing the victim, because think about it. You know, like when you first met them, they probably would have said that all of their exes were so horrible to them, that they were so mean to them, and you were like, oh no, like that's really, really sad that someone would do that to you. And then we were like, oh, you know, well, they're a really good person. You know, they've had all of this stuff happen to them. Remember what I said? Remember what I said about first impressions? This is what they're doing. They're creating this story. They're creating the story of like how lovely they are, you know, and how much you can actually trust them. And, you know, they're really good people, you know, that they've just been, you know, this has happened to them. They're really soft and kind-hearted. They're compassionate. Projection, again, projection. So when you're playing the victim, think about it. You are trying to get another person to feel sorry for you. Why would you do that? Like, why wouldn't you just be yourself? Because when you get someone to feel sorry for you, or when you play the victim, okay, that person, you know, lowers their guard and they're more likely to trust you. You know, the narcissist needs you to trust them, right? Because they've got to get in there with their manipulation. They've got to get in there in controlling you and making sure that you do what they want you to do. So if they are acting the victim, guess what? It's going to make you trust them. It's going to make you fall for them a lot quicker. That's why they do it. You see, when someone pretends to be a victim, and these things haven't actually happened to that person, you are what you're doing is you're initiating again this emotional response in another person. This is the oldest trick in the book as well in psychology. When you want someone to gain trust, okay, you've got to get that person to like you. So if you put in, you know, the playing the victim, okay, you know, that person is going to feel sorry for you. So they're going to lower their guard, which means that they're more likely to trust you if you're a victim, if you have gone through the similar experiences that they have. So that's why they do it. That's why they're actually gaslighting you. They're actually lying to you. They're trying to control this situation so that basically they are on the same level as you. So again, there's a different agenda behind this, but what they're doing is basically so that you are feeling sorry for them and that you're more likely to then start to trust them, which means that they can then control you. Do you know what? This all sounds bizarre to me, but yeah, this is what we have all gone through. The other thing that we have all gone through is that blasted smear campaign, isn't it, guys? That smear campaign. This is another manipulation tactic. I was called so many names in my smear campaign, and I do remember the names, and I'm sure you guys remember the names that you were called. What was it that I was called? That's it. I was called a psychologist. That's what I was called in my smear campaign. You can laugh at it because it is actually quite funny. But at the time, I was like, really? Okay. It's quite hurtful. But anyway, the smear campaign, and that's what it is. That's what it's meant to be. They're going to tell lies about you to make themselves feel good. They're going to tell other people certain things about you, okay, so that other people will look down on you, or people will not look badly on the narcissist. So for example, they're going to tell people lies about you, or lies about the situation, lies about why your relationship has ended. Okay, so that's what they will say to you. That's what they will say about you, because they don't want people to see the truth. Again, it is that illusion. This is where they live. They live in that place where in the illusion, so that people do not see the truth. You've got to remember, like, if people see the truth, okay, they will be exposed. People will see through it. People will see that they are actually really bad. They're really nasty. And the reason why the relationship didn't work is because of them. But they've got to put you down. They've got to say that you're the issue, that they had to cheat on you. They had to do this to you because you made them. You made them feel like they weren't good enough. So they had to cheat on you. The relationship wasn't working, and that was your fault, right? It was your fault because that relationship wasn't working, so they had to cheat on you. Seriously. So for those of you that are going through this, I know that this is really hurtful. But again, it's the illusion. It's a lie. It's a lie, and you cannot believe it. And I know that this is hurtful because they are probably talking or telling other people that you know. And these people are going to think badly of you. These people are going to think of you in a certain way. And it's probably really embarrassing for you. But one thing that I'm going to say to you is this. For those of you that are going through this smear campaign right now, you can't change another person's mind. They're going to think whatever they are going to think about you. And it's not your job. If that person is going to think that of you and they're going to believe the narcissist, let them. Yes, I know you're going to lose friends and you're going to lose people that you know along the way, maybe even family members. But let them. And the reason why I say that is because if they were for you, if they were your people, if they loved you, they respected you, they wanted your friendship, you know what? They would believe you and they would fight for you. The fact that they are believing the narcissist, the fact that they are not doing that says a lot. And this is how you know who the real people are. The real people that are there for you. So you don't need to defend yourself because that's going to trigger you. Let them just get on with it. And I know it's really harsh. I know it's hurtful because you're going to lose people. But what can you do? You're going to go out there to every single person that the narcissist speaks to and you're going to try and change their mind? Done. Whatever. No, you can't. You can't. It's not possible. And think about it. They're probably smearing you and saying that you're crazy. They're saying that you're the one that is wrong. Thank you, Oxford. Bless you. Thank you. My auntie didn't call for my birthday first time. I know it was a smear campaign. Why do they listen to the narcs? Can't they think for themselves? Oh, so that's a really good question. Why can't they think for themselves? You know what? When you have a narcissist, all right, thank you so much, Crypto. Sorry, Oxford, I will answer your question. I went no contact after dating a girl for a week, found out she was partying with another guy all night. Should I expect a smear campaign? Possibly, because you've gone no contact and that is punishment for the narcissist. They don't like the fact that you have taken the initiative and gone no contact. So she was out partying with another guy all night. Typical, isn't it? Trying to get supply. The thing is, if she secures this person as her person or supply, then her mind is going to be distracted with this for a little while, Crypto. But if she doesn't, then she will be on your case. So it's all about if he occupies her mind and he is conforming, he's doing what she wants, then you're going to be okay. You're going to be off the hook. But there probably will be some sort of a smear campaign even if she is with this guy. So that's what might happen. Ramesh Huran, thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. I'm really happy with the donation. Thank you. I like one of your videos about the last thing they will do before the narcissist leaves. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you've liked it. And they do. That's the last thing that they will do is completely destroy you. They have to do that. They have to leave you back there where they left you on the floor. And they think that when they come back, you're going to be there on the floor. No, you're not. No, you're not. Not at all. So, Oxford, bless you. So, the reason why your auntie didn't call because of this smear campaign and why she believed the narc is because when someone is so intense, is so forceful, and they're like, you know, like going for it, like, you know, like talking in your ear, it gets tiring. It gets tiring for that person. So what they're trying to do is wear that person down with all this information, bombard them with all this information. And it's really tiring. It's overwhelming. So that's why your auntie's like, I don't want to get involved. It's like, it's nothing to do with me. I don't want to rock the boat. Don't want to do this. And I feel like I think that is the reason why she hasn't called or she hasn't reached out to you. And it's not because you are a bad person. It's not because she probably believes what they are saying. I just believe that she doesn't want to get involved and doesn't want to, I don't know, like blow this out of proportion or something like that. That's the kind of feeling that I get. I think she thinks it's more about, being on their side. And also maybe it could be that she might not be seeing you so much, might see them a lot more. So it could be that I'm just getting the feeling that she just doesn't want to get involved in, the family stuff. So that's why she probably hasn't reached out. But it's true, you see, it's true, because when the narcissist is doing this smear campaign, a lot of people do believe them, because the way that they talk about it is so eloquently. Like, they make people believe that the stuff that they are saying is so true, and they provide these examples, they provide these scenarios of why this person has done that. And you see, they are gaslighting the people that they are telling, because they are honing in on certain information that may or may not have happened. And what they are doing is they're changing those people who are willing to listen. They are changing their perception. They're changing their perception of you. Again, this is emotional abuse. Remember, there's an agenda behind it. The reason why they are smearing you, the reason why they're putting you down and saying these lies about you, is so that they look good, so that they don't look bad. This is all about their image, guys. This is not anything else. This is about their image. They cannot be exposed. Like, oh my God, this is like the worst thing for them. They cannot be exposed. People can't see what is going on. I'm so glad, Oxford. Bless you. Yeah. Crypto, thank you so much for your donation. After going no contact, she texted a week later saying she was thinking about me and bye for now. What is her next step? I'm trying to stay ahead. Okay, so she's got you on her radar. Okay, the bye for now means she's going to come back for you, meaning she is going to make contact with you. So just be aware that her preferred method, is the texting. Okay, so she's going to get in contact with you. If you stay no contact, she might just appear. She might come for you face to face, I'm saying, or she might call you. But I think the first thing that she will do is she is going to probably message you. So just be aware that this is going to happen. So yeah, if you haven't blocked her already and you want to hear from her, then yeah, she's going to message you. I think she's not done with you yet. She'll come back for you. The fact that you didn't make it a big scene, you didn't make it a big hoo-ha, there wasn't adversity when you guys broke up, then yeah, she'll be back for you. Expect it. How long? You're going to probably ask me. I would say give it a few weeks, maybe a month or two. She's flirting with this guy at the moment. So this is what I meant. Her attention is taken away from you. And this is why she said, bye for now. I'll be back for you. I'll put you on ice. And when I'm ready, I will come back for you. Hope this has helped. Okay, so that's smear campaign. The next thing that they will do is they will seek revenge on you. If you have done something to them, or if you have tried to get your point of view across, or you have tried to defend yourself in some way, then they're going to come for you. They're going to seek some sort of revenge. And usually that starts with the smear campaign. And if they feel that the smear campaign isn't working, they are going to avenge themselves onto you. And I'm not saying you've got to be afraid. Do not be afraid. They want you to be in fear. They want you to be afraid of them, actually. They want you to fear them. Because when you fear someone, you are afraid. You're thinking in survival mode. You're not being authentically you. You can't think because you're worried, what's going to happen next. So that's why they want to seek revenge on you. And that's usually putting you down. That's usually smearing your name, making other people believe things about you that are not true. They want you to feel afraid and anxious. They want to affect you in some way. They want to intimidate you. But you've got to realize what is behind all of this. The reason why they're trying to do that is they're trying to break you down emotionally. And the reason why they're trying to break you down emotionally is so that they can make contact with you. And if they make contact with you and you come around to their way of thinking and you get onto this merry-go-round with them again, because let's face it, that's what it is, the merry-go-round in this relationship with it. It's not even a relationship, it's a thing, isn't it? You can't even call it a relationship. If they get you back in and you start dating, going out with them again, you're going to be the slave. They're going to love it. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to break you down emotionally so that you can be afraid of them. They're going to seek revenge because they're going to try and put you down. Also, they want to make you feel sad. They want to make you feel upset. They want to make you feel stressed and depressed. They don't want you to move forward from them because they believe that you belong to them. They believe that you are their property and that they own you. Yes, my friends, they think that they own you. That is what objectification is all about, is so that they feel that they can do whatever it is that they want to do because they own you. That's why they do that. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. That's why they do that, because they feel like they own you. They feel like you are an object that they have. Yeah, it's all about control, guys. You're absolutely right. It's all about controlling you. And the reason why they want to control you so badly is so that you are there for them. You give them everything from you, your life force energy, your compassion, your kindness, your patience, your love. And you see, these are all the things that they are looking for in other people, in everybody else. These are the things they didn't get as children. And they are looking for it in everybody else. These people are lost. They're lost in their lives. They are lost. They don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to survive this scenario, this place that they are. But they are lost. They are lost in all of this. They try to do this by discouraging you, by intruding, on your life. The reason why they come back and make contact, and this is especially for you, crypto, they intrude on your life. Why is it that they get to decide that they can come back at that specific time when you are getting ready to move on, when you are moving forward with your life? They come back and they come back to get you. Why on their time, at that specific time, when you are getting ready to, not getting ready, but you are already moving on? They choose that time. They're still in control. So this is what you have to do. This is what you've got to do for yourself. You've got to move past this and not get back. And not get back in contact with them. You've got to see it for what it really is. They're coming back for you at this specific time. Why now? Why then? Why? Look past this. Why does this person want to do this? Why does this person want you so badly? Why do they want to drag you back in? Let me be. Let me move on. There's no respect for you. There's no respect for your boundaries. There's no respect for your time. There's no respect for you as a person. Why have they got to decide that they've got to come back on their time? Because they don't want you to go. They still want to bring you back into this pit of theirs. They want you to give them emotional validation. They want you to be there for them all the time. And it's not just you. They're doing this to others as well. It's not just you. So seeking revenge is all about intimidating you, try and get you to conform to doing something that they want. That's why they do it. So you've got to be mindful. I know it's really difficult for a lot of you who are in this trauma bond with this person. And you're thinking like, how am I going to move forward from this person? I can't stop thinking about them. Like I can't like move forward from this. But you see guys, you got to see this from the other side. Like, why would somebody be doing this? This this isn't a way that a healthy human would behave. Like, why have you got to do that to another person? Like, why are you behaving like this? Why have you got to make me feel this? This isn't what a healthy adult does to another. This isn't, can you even call that a relationship? Can you call that anything? You only trauma bond in narcissistic relationships. Isn't that funny? It's not funny. It's not funny at all. And I'm not saying it as a joke, but it's emotional blackmail. That's what it is. It's emotional blackmail. So you got to see it for what it is. They lied to you. And that's why you're still holding on to the projection, the image, that person that they were with the first impressions. They are not that. They are not that person. This is who they are. This is how you've got to know them. You need to run. And you need to stay running away from these people, because there is never going to be a happy ending with this. They are always going to come back for you. They are always going to do this. So you have to choose you. You have to, because this is your life. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this is your life. All right. And this is about you and about what you want. You're not there to serve another person. You're not someone's emotional slave. Your life is actually meant to be lived to the full. That is your birthright. All right. And when you are trauma bonded, when you are constantly thinking about this person, what are you doing? Your mind, your thoughts, your time, your energy is spent on that person. I know these trauma bonds are awful. I know they are, but you can break free. And there's certain things that you can do that will be able to break, you'll be able to break free from this person, but you've got to put the work in, because you know what? You are worth it. You are worth putting the work in. You have to do this for yourself. Yes, you're absolutely right, Phoenix Power. It's an addiction, not a relationship. Okay? Why would someone cause you to be addicted to them? Think about it. Think about how toxic and abusive this is. Why would someone gaslight you? Why would want someone that supposedly loves you so much, and you guys are the same person, seek revenge on you? Why would someone want to project all of their insecurities and all of this onto you? That is not love. That is not a relationship. Okay? And you don't have to put up with it. You have to just choose yourself and be you and rise up. Okay? This is about leveling up. This isn't about, you know what? This isn't about, just taking it and just, just accepting that life is like this. This is your life. This isn't what life is supposed to be about, accepting the mere crumbs of what it should be. Come on. It's enough. All right? This person came into your life to show you how dark their life is, how dark life can actually get. But this could show you that you don't need to be in that. You don't need to have that. That's not your life. You need to live yours. You need to rediscover yourself. That's what this journey is. This isn't just about getting over someone or getting over this person. This is more than that. This is about you finding yourself, connecting back to you. Okay? This is about you living your life. It's not mine, it's yours. And you are important and you are worthy of this. Okay, you got to put the work in though. And yeah, it's going to hurt. And yeah, you're not going to like it. Yeah, you're going to spend many nights crying. But aren't you worth that? Aren't you worth this? To be free of someone that lives in your mind, doing this to your heart. How dare they? Who the hell do they think they are? You're going to let it go down like that? You're going to let someone take control, lie about you, seek revenge, project, gaslight you? Come on. Seriously. See it for what it is. See it for who they really are, not for who you want to see them. It's done, guys, it's done. All right? This is about you standing in your true sovereignty and your power. That's what this is about, because you are so powerful. Do you know how powerful your mind actually is when you get it attuned and you're done with all these mind games with them? Do you know how powerful you actually are? Do you know how important it is that you connect to you? You will see life completely differently. You will see you can achieve so much. Your life will change 360. Believe me, it will change 360. Okay? These people show you what life shouldn't be and what life isn't. So you've got to understand that they use these low vibrational, these immature tactics to keep you hooked. And think about it, why do they want to keep you hooked? Why do they want to keep you hooked? Because you know what? Because you're a wonderful person, because you are worth keeping hooked. That's why they don't want to let you go. That's why they keep coming back for you, because they think, maybe we could try one more time. Maybe they are weak. Maybe if I smear them, maybe if I'm so horrible and seek revenge on them, I can break them. You're gonna have someone play games with you and want to break you. Stand up to this person. Stand in your power. Stand in your sovereignty. You're gonna let this person do this to you. What, are you really that insignificant? You're really gonna believe what they have said about you? Someone like them? Come on, guys. You are more than that. You are better than that. You can really achieve anything that you put your mind to. I'm sure you guys have heard of manifestation. I'm sure you have heard of visualization work. If you're spending time thinking about them and worrying about them, you're taking time away from yourself to learn, to grow. What are you doing? Are you doing anything about that, guys? Are you investing in yourself? Because these people are investing in you in a negative way. They want you to come back to them. These people are investing in you. They're investing time and energy. Are you doing that? Are you doing that for yourself? If not, think about it. Think about what you can do for you. What is it that you like? What is it that you want to invest your time and energy? Where do you want to be in 6 months' time, a year's time? Do you want to be financially free? Do you want to be living your best life? Do you want to be traveling? And actually, there are going to be talks on getting yourself financially free over on Discord. So if you haven't joined over on the Discord server, please do, because it's absolutely free. There's some wonderful people in the community. I did a talk with Yang actually not so long ago on Discord, and there'll be more talks coming. So the link will come up in the chat, but if it doesn't, then it will be in the description box as well for those of you that are watching this on the replay. It will be in the description box. But yeah, join on to Discord, because we're going to be doing these talks a lot more to expand on this subject. Because you know what? Financial freedom is yours already. You just got to go out there and get it. This is about seeing the possibilities that is out there. The possibilities is not them. If they're investing time in trying to get you back by smearing you, seeking revenge, projecting, triangulating you, and blah, 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 and the list goes on, why are you not investing in you? They're going to be blame shifting. They are going to be hoovering you. They're going to be distorting the truth. Why would someone do that? Think about it, guys. Why would someone be doing all of this? They don't want you or others to see the truth, because the truth is so painful for them to actually realize, for them to actually see it for what it is, for them to accept. So if you're lying, you're not telling the truth. You're not disclosing yourself. Again, the illusion, the fantasy world, the magic show that they live in. It's not the same reality that me or you live in. It's a mind trap. It's a brainwashing. That's what it is. It's a brainwashing. It's thought control. They want you to believe a certain thing about them. And that isn't the truth. That's not what's really happening. They've been doing this for ages, for probably the amount of time that you've known them. Because what they are trying to do is they're trying to disconnect from who they are. They are trying you to disconnect from who you are. You see, you are doing this because what they are doing is showing you that is what they are doing. Like, see it for what it is. They are showing you how disconnected they are from reality. They live in an ulterior reality, a different way to the way you do, the different way that you understand certain things. Okay, so all they are doing is showing you. They want you to live in that. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's hard, Sarah. Bless you. I know this is really hard, and I know this is difficult for many of you. But I wish I had more time to be able to expand on these certain things. But this is what I mean. On Discord, I will be talking more about this. So yeah, get yourselves onto Discord, and me and Yang will get another talk arranged really soon, and we will be talking more about this. But you see, what they are doing is they're trying to sow doubt within your mind. Again, this is thought control. They show you only a little piece of reality, a little thing. And they don't tell you the truth because they are hiding from themselves. These people don't even know who they are. This is why they have got to lie. This is why they've got to love bomb you. This is why they've got to mirror you. They've got to be you. At the beginning of this relationship, they've got to be you. They're constantly mirroring you because they don't have a stable sense of self. They don't know who they are. Yet, what they are trying to do is get you to think like them. So when they are, projecting, when they are gaslighting, when you are so confused, when you don't even know, I was about to say your thing from your elbow. Those of you in the UK will know that saying. I was just about to say it, but I can't because it's a swear word. Sorry. They get you to be so confused that you don't even know yourself. Okay, and that you literally are just, so dumbfounded, like you don't even know. And the reason why they're trying to do that is because this is how they live. This is what they do. This is how they live their life. They want you to think like them. Because then, if you think like them, then they are going to be able to control you. You're going to conform, which is what they want. That's why they do these tactics. That's why they diminish you. They take over you emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, energetically. This is why we come out of these relationships and we're like, oh my God, who actually am I? You're like a shell of your former self. You don't even know who you are. This is the journey back to you. This is what this journey is about, guys. You've got to come home to yourself. You can't just let someone out there take you away from you. I mean, seriously, who do they think they are? Are you going to let them? Stop thinking about them. Stop allowing them to get to you in this way. You are more than that. They will shift the blame. They will say it's you, but you have to see it for what it is. Remember what I said, just because someone says something doesn't mean it's the truth. It might be the truth for them, and that's fine. We respect that, but it doesn't mean it's your truth. Doesn't mean that you've got to believe it. You have your own thoughts, you have your own mind, and you believe what it is that you want to believe. No one should be out there trying to change your mind anyway. Why would someone do that? Everyone has an opinion, and that's fine. We respect that as human beings. We respect your opinion. So think about it. Think about it. The narcissist is all about disinformation. The narcissist is all about diminishing another person so that they can rise up in their power, in their confidence. Why is it? Why is it that you've got to put another person down for you to make you feel important? This is not sustainable. This is not something that someone can do 100% of the time. So they feel like, because they can't get this from people, they want to control. They want to take over, host another person, so to speak. Can you see where I'm going with this? I can't expand on this subject too much, but this is what they do. They distort the truth so that you believe the lie, so that you become embedded with them. The mind game, the mind control, the thought control, the brainwashing. This is what's happening. This can be seen all throughout our society in various concepts in various areas. Again, I can't expand on this, but this is how you get people to conform. This is how you are able to control another person. And that's what they're doing. Oldest trick in the book in psychology. Keep someone in fear, makes them easier to control. It's why they've got to seek revenge. It's why they've got to triangulate you. These are tactics. These are actually like emotionally immature. They know what they are doing. They'll be under no illusion. They know what they are doing. You're absolutely right, Sean. They know. They know that this is going to hurt you. They know that if they cheat on you, they know this is going to hurt you. That's why they do it. It's not that they actually enjoy the act. It's to make you feel insignificant. This is why they gaslight you. This is why they love bomb you. But you have to see past this. And it's kind of like you've got to take the emotion out of it. I know it's easier for me to say that when you are in it. I understand. But one day you will be able to look back on this and think, oh my God, I can see it. I can really see what is going on here. And this is where you've got to really understand your power and your way forward from this. I know that for a lot of you, you have been diminished. For a lot of you, you've been continuously criticized, intimidated, lied to. You've been not listened to. You feel worthless. You feel insignificant because this person has done that to you. But if somebody loves you, like they say they do, you wouldn't feel like that. That's not what love is supposed to feel like. Love is supposed to build you up. Love is supposed to make you feel good. Love is supposed to uplift you. Love doesn't judge you. This is why it's important for you to give that to yourself. Okay? You give that love to yourself. You give that love to you. Because love is the highest vibration. And this is what is going to pull you through. But first of all, you've got to love yourself. Before you ask anyone else or invite anyone else in to love you, you have to love you. You have to connect to you. And that is the gift that you have been given. You've been given an opportunity to be able to find that love within you and be able to connect to you. These people put you down, said lies. None of what they have said is wrong, is right. Oh my God, what am I saying? What am I saying? It's all wrong. None of it is right. So you have to see it for what it really is. You have to see it for what it really is. Okay? And understand that this is a distortion of the truth. You are important, you are valuable, you are seen, and you are good enough. And a lot of this does come down to inner child work, inner child wounding. But you know what? You are now the adult version of you, and you can do that for yourself. Isn't it so beautiful that our bodies and our mind can regenerate? We can do that. And that is the beauty. That is what is so amazing about every single one of you. They can't do that because they don't see it. They're not self-aware. They don't know. They don't understand that. All they know is darkness. And that's where they stay. And they try to bring these victims into that darkness. But you You, every single one of you here that is watching and that is here, you got away. You stepped out of that darkness and you said no. You chose you chose the light. And that is what is important. And isn't it significant that we're talking about the rising, the light? You know, it's Easter, it's Passover, resurrection, regeneration. I have actual tears in my eyes. I've got a lump in my throat. Because you do this, all right? You can do this for you, all right? And you need to do this for you. I've actually got a lump in my throat. You are not those things that those people have said about you, okay? Because each and every one of you deserves this, all right? They come for you because they saw your light. They saw what type of people you are. And now you have to protect that and stand in your own true sovereignty, your own true power. Okay? And if that's what you take from this live, I hope it is that. I really do. You're all very, very important and truly wonderful people. Okay? And you need to see that within yourselves. This comes from you first. This comes from your heart first. Thank you, Oxford. Thank you, Sean. You know, those of you that show up week after week doing the work, those of you who are also in therapy are also doing the work. Those of you that are working on yourselves, you know, doing the work every single day, helping your nervous system, your adrenal fatigue, rising up, working on yourselves, going to the gym, doing your journaling. That is important. Thank you, guys. That is what is important here. Do not give up on yourself. You are worth this. And since when has anything been easy in life that is not worth fighting for, right? You are worth fighting for. And you will see when you get to the other side. You will see that this has been worth it. And actually, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot me for saying this, but it was a blessing that they were actually in your life. I know for a lot of us, it's going to take us a while to get to that place. But if you didn't have them, then you wouldn't have had to go on this journey. As painful as it is, guys, as painful as it is, you've come home to yourself, and that is the gift, not them. So guys, I really hope that this has helped. I really hope that you do take this into consideration or into your heart, that regeneration is real. You are worth it, and you can do this. Every single one of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you know, I have not even bought one Easter egg yet. So obviously, because I'm so last minute, I'm going to have to do it tomorrow. And everyone's coming over to so I've got my family, my mum and dad, my sister and her husband, and my kidnapped dog that my mum won't give back. She's had him for a week. She's had Alfie for a week. Anyway, so he's coming on Sunday, so I'm cooking for everybody. And I haven't got anything yet. So obviously, lastminute.com, as I am, I'm gonna have to go and get everything tomorrow. And but it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm cooking on Sunday, so everyone's over at mine. I really hope we have some lovely weather. I really do. Fingers crossed. Not like you lot in Greece, eh? Or you over in California or Texas. I know that you guys have got lovely weather. But yeah. Hope it does the right. Yeah, so I'm going to get some loads. Do you know what? My favourite ones. All right, and these are so naughty, but I just, once a year, I will get these eggs. They're the Cadbury's cream eggs. and I love them, and I have to get it. I just, they're so bad for you. They're like literally, it's like literally coloured sugar in the middle. Oxford, bless you. Thank you, Oxford. I hope you're feeling all right. Thank you, Anushka. Hugs for everyone here. Thank you. Yes, and hugs to each and every one of you as well. Do you know, one day, maybe one day I might get to hug all of you, and that would be amazing, to do a talk, to do, yeah, for everyone. It would be really lovely to meet you all. Did they, Sean? That is amazing. That's what I want. That, yes, yes, yes. So it's going to be lovely weather. Oh, that's wonderful. You know, I fell asleep in the garden the other day. I hung the washing out and I fell asleep. You know me and my naps. And the sun was so lovely. You know, it was on my face, and I was in a t-shirt and I fell asleep. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Me and the sun. Thank you so much, Eric. Happy Easter to all of you, and happy Passover for those of you that are celebrating. I know that not everyone is. I prefer crisps to chocolate and cake. Bless. I love crisps as well. Oh my God, I love crisps, but I can't eat it all. But yes, once a year, the chocolate. Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. And Monday's going to be beautiful too. Thank you. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Sean. And a happy Ramilla. Thank you. Happy Easter to you too. Thank you, Arby. I'm so going to be eating chocolate eggs. Definitely, definitely. Not for breakfast. I did that one year. Couldn't eat anything else. It's just like too much. It's too much for me. And I do like the hot cross buns as well. I do love them. Especially the ones like they've got, I don't know, they've got like cinnamon in, anything to do with cinnamon. I love. I absolutely love. So the ones that they've got like the cinnamon cake, and then, oh, I could eat that all day. Cinnamon cake, and then they've got like apple and cinnamon variation. They've got white chocolate and orange. Oh, Terry's chocolate orange. That's another one of my favorites. Wow. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be getting eggs tomorrow. Yes, we're all going to be enjoying getting fat. Well, we can do that. We could do that once a year. What is everyone else doing for Easter? Is anyone else doing anything? Easter Sunday, I'm cooking. And I didn't even decide that. My sister said to me, Anushka, we're coming over to yours. Can you do it? I was like, means I've got to tidy the house. I've got a hoover. I hate it. That's one thing that I don't know, it's really bad of me, isn't it? But it's just the tidying. I never have time to actually tidy. So yeah, Lebanese. Oh, Eric, I love Lebanese food as well. Eric, we're coming over to yours for Easter. Always return Cadbury's chocolates. Do they? So I'm in the US, they always return Cadbury, yeah, the Cadbury's chocolate. It's not actually that good. Do you know, the chocolate that I do love is called Tony's Tonki. I think, I can't remember. Don't laugh at me. I think it's called Tony's Tonki chocolate. And it's like this really thick one. It's got almonds in it. It's got like salted caramel. Love it. Just the best. Oh, you're spending time with your family. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Sean, we're with it. Like, my house isn't that much of a mess. It's just putting everything away. I think the worst thing is the clothes. I didn't realise how much clothes I've got. Yes. It won't stop me from buying more. No. I need more. Oh dear. So guys, Tony's chocolate. That's it, Zoe. Yes. Tony's. You knew what I was going on about. Thank you. Yes. That stuff. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yes. Oh, that's so good, Oxford. I'm glad you're having dinner with your son. Do you know what, Eric? I didn't stockpile on the macaroons. I ate a lot of them whilst I was out there. But you know what I did find? I have on many occasions brought back macaroons from France, and they either don't make it because I either eat them on the way, or they get squashed, or I forget about them in my suitcase and they go dry. I have done that before, and yes, I have eaten it when it's been a little bit dry. They're very disgusting when that happens. So no, I didn't like that. It is amazing, Zoe. I love it. So no, I don't have the macaroons. I don't have them because I ate lots of them when I was there. It means I just have to go back to Paris again. I absolutely love it. Yes, join Discord, guys. Join with the link. Please do, because it'd be so nice. Like, this is like a community within a community. Like, guys, it's completely safe. It's free. Oh, thank you, Oxford. I will tell him and he will send a big lick to you. But yeah, so yeah, join the Discord, because it's just, you know what, it's a great community, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. I couldn't believe it the other day when I had a look how many people were already in there. Yes, and you can connect with like-minded individuals. You know, like there's a lot of people that share their experience and things that are going on for them. So yes, please join if you can. There will be more talks on there, and we will be talking about financial freedom as well, because I think that's so important, because I know that for a lot of us this is an issue and it's a thing, and I want you to know that it is yours for the taking. Yes. Do you know what, guys? Usually I feel tired, but I'm not tired today. I feel like I could actually talk for a little bit longer, but yes, I just feel really like energized with you guys. So yeah, oh my gosh, is that true, Yang? 350 members on Discord. That is amazing. Oh, I'm so happy, Oxford. I'm glad that you do. I feel quite energized too. I just need a cup of tea now. But that's got caffeine in it, so I won't, because then I really won't sleep. Guys, it's been amazing, you know, connecting with so many of you, you know, all around the world. Like, I know I say this, like, but for me, it really means a lot. Like, that you guys have made this time, you know, to come on here, you know, and talk with one another. That's a truly beautiful gift, you know, like, the honesty, that means so much to me. It really does. And I know that a lot of you probably have left now as well, because I know that, but it does. It blows my mind, and it means a lot to me that, you know, you make the time to be here, you know, and from all over the world. I know that we've all got busy lives. I know that we all, you know, have things to do. But you know what? You guys are investing in yourselves as well, and you're wanting to heal. You want to get through this. And so I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. Please know that you are all worth it. You are all seen, and you are all valued here. I love you guys so much. I really do. Thank you for being here. And I wish you a very beautiful week, a very wonderful week. Make sure you do something that makes your heart sing, because that is really, really important, that you do something for yourself that makes you feel happy. And I will be back next Friday. I really hope this is a good day for everybody. And I'll be back next Friday at 9 p.m. BST, British Standard Time. And I really hope that you guys can make it next week. I will be posting out over the weekend, so please do have a look on the community tab, the subject of the live. So if any of you have any ideas, you can also put it in the comments as well. Not so much in the chat box, because I think that disappears. But yeah, more in the comments section. So guys, wishing you all a happy Easter, and hope to see you next week. Bye bye.